Here we're taking a look at calculating out piecework earnings, and this is similar to number 18 and 19. So in 18, Courtney worked 46 hours and produced 1,450 units at a rate of 38 cents a unit. Okay, so we're going to start with calculating out the total that this person gets for their units. So there's 1,450 units. We're going to multiply that times their piecework rate, which is 38 cents a unit. So that's $551. Okay. Now, we need to see how much is that on an hourly basis. So we're going to divide. He got $551 and he worked 46 hours to get that 551. Okay, so we're going to divide the 551 by the 46 hours. And we get $11.98 per hour. Now this is one of those situations when we go to do overtime, because we divided by the 46, we have to do the premium approach to overtime. And so his regular rate of pay is $11.98. If I want to know his premium rate of pay, I would take the $11.98 and I would multiply it not by time and a half, but just by 0.5, by half. And we would get $5.99. And that would be his overtime or her overtime rate of pay. Okay, now it so happens that Courtney worked 6 hours of overtime. So we need to pay for that overtime in addition to the pieces. Okay, so there's 6 hours of overtime times the overtime rate of $5.99. We get $35.94. Okay, now to get the total gross wages, we're going to take his amount of dollars he's getting for the pieces, which was the $551. Then we're going to add the overtime for the 6 hours of overtime. And we get $586.94. And that would be the gross wages. Now, sometimes there is like a little counter on the machine. So the machine can count exactly how many pieces did Courtney make during the first 40 hours. And once Courtney had 40 hours, how many pieces did Courtney make during the time that Courtney worked the 6 overtime hours. Okay, and so in this case, we found, this is number 19, we found that 1,120 pieces were made during the 40 hours, and 330 pieces were made during the overtime hours. Okay, so in this case, we're going to use the actual rate times time and a half. And so the regular rate is 38 cents. So I have 1120 pieces times the 38 cents per piece. Which is $425.60. Then I'm going to take the 38 cents per hour, which is the regular piece rate. I'm going to multiply that times 1.5, and then that's going to give me 57 cents per piece, which is what we're going to get for the overtime pieces. And we had 330 of those. And so that's $188.10. So here I'm going to add those up together. So for the pieces that were created during regular time, we got $425.60. And for pieces created during the overtime hours, we have $188.10. I add those together and we get $613.70. So in this particular case, it behooved Courtney to be in a situation where the machine was counting and was able to get actually a better paycheck for that ability to get the time and a half on the pieces rather than on hours.